La 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 la. I'm going live, people. Okay, gotta tell my friend I'm live. Hold on, guys. Whoa. Live streaming right now, and my friend's trying to be on my live stream, trying to know what the video's called. So I said, can you make fun of me?
I'm gonna try and do
I
that.
have short hair. But she said, XDXD. I would never do that to you. I love girls like you. They're amazing and cute. And I'm little too. You know, so she started.
Who is she?
I don't know. She's been my friend ever since I was a freaking kindergarten.
She's gonna video you?
No, she's gonna be on my stream saying hi. And she'll be seeing my face on her screen. But I won't see hers.
You're alright with everybody looking at you like this?
Yeah. I'm after if she found my video.
You wanna put your headband on?
I looked up and I couldn't find it. Whoa.
Why can't she show you her?
She can't live stream. Wait, do you have Sky? Crap. Come on.
Alright, I gotta try to understand this TV because I don't yet. I'm gonna read this. And I think Callie needs to be calling the way. Callie. Look at her, April. She's sitting there like a queen. Mm-hmm. Look at Callie.
I know.
She took over my chair.
Where?
Behind me.
Hey.
She said, "Dick loving you." Launching apps for quick access. Alright, let's see. Press on the number one control. Alright. Now what? Yes, no. Connection to. He is connected. I'm so confused about this shit. Your dad's a fucking retard. HDMI in. HDMI 1 goes to. Oh my god, Igor, look.
What? Cool.
Ozzy, bring a new one. The generation spanning ad was a favorite that year. It got 3.8
Oh my god, we got it.
views on YouTube. Next, it wouldn't even be the Super Bowl without a Budweiser commercial.
You are the light burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know your love will be to let you go.
In this
I don't know how to change the channel.
this little guy just
We gotta still with this.
and when they tried to take him away from the famous Clydesdales, they ran to his rescue. Literally.
Yeah, there's one team.
Oh my god, look at my TV. Dude.
All right, O. 3 O's.
Million views.
Getting interviewed for a school project about
Trained by officers. What
Wow.
time of the week, the local school district
I got it, man.
changes because of the flu, but it's asking of parents. The Super Bowl is 2 days away, but first, a Target run. What had Justin Timberlake fans racing to this Minnesota store?
It's been more than 20 years now. I had a meeting with the general manager and the news director, and they said, "Do you want to do the morning?"
Oh my God.
I said, "Yes." But
Oh my God.
These crazy things. They
Hey,
said,
bro.
"Go ahead and do it."
Oh my
I said,
god.
"It's
Oh my
All this
god.
month, celebrate 30 years of Fox 8 News in the morning.
Bigger than this.
In the state with more ski mountains than any other, family fun reaches a new peak. So whether you're a ski demon or your winter chariot awaits. The best peak for your family getaway at iloveNY.com. New York State. It's all here. It's only here.
You know why Louisiana food is the best food in the world?
Oh, slow pull.
Well, slow cooking pays off fast with my $5 boneless wings combo. Yeah, 6 wings, side, biscuit, and a drink for only $5.
Your heart doesn't only belong to you. And if you have heart,
Daddy, I
entrust
don't
to your
know
heart and trust them. They
You
help.
can turn the little light on.
Entresto is a heart failure medicine.
I want to watch
That
this.
helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. In the largest heart failure study ever, Entresto was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital compared to a leading heart failure medicine. Don't take Entresto with pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren. If you've had angioedema while taking an ACE or ARB medicine, don't take Entresto. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto and help make more tomorrows possible. Milk Bar and Grill has been creating craft food using only the best ingredients for over a decade. Our signature recipes are handcrafted by expert chefs who care. So come experience craft food in a unique and fun place for the whole family. Experience Milk Bar and Grill.
We are cooking for our lives, and this is it.
Tonight, the first ever All-Star finale
Welcome back. All-Star Italian chefs.
has All-Star drama.
Sweet sabotage.
I would never sabotage him.
Don't miss the finale when the All-Star winner is named.
On the count of 3.
Dallas Kids All-Stars 2-hour season finale tonight on Fox.
My fondest weather memory is actually Frozen, January 19th, 1994, coldest day in Cleveland history. All-time record low, 20 degrees below zero. We were freezing things outside. We froze an orange. We froze a piece of pecan pie. Brand new record low for the city of Cleveland.
Fox 8 News is brought to you by Sunnyside Auto Group.
President Donald Trump declassifying the GOP memo about the Russia investigation. The 4-page memo, spearheaded by House Intelligence Chairman Devin Nunes, alleges law enforcement misused the so-called FISA law in surveilling Carter Page, who was a member of President Trump's 2016 campaign. The memo specifically references the dossier compiled by Christopher Steele, used as a part of the application to surveil Page. It says the applications do not disclose or reference the role of the DNC, Clinton campaign, or any party or campaign funding Steele's efforts, even though the dossier's origins were then known to DOJ and FBI officials.
what's going on in this country. I think it's a disgrace. A lot of people should be ashamed of themselves, and much worse than that.
It isn't even a release of intelligence material. It's a release of a distortion of it. What is its purpose? Its purpose is, of course, to thwart the investigation, another investigation.
The dossier contained a lot of unverified information. Democrats are also calling for Nunez to resign as chairman. Others are calling him a hero. Some now believe the House will release the Democrats' memo, but that release would also have to be okayed by the president. Deputies tackling a distraught topic today who lunged at Larry Nassar in a Michigan courtroom. Randall Margraves had just listened as two of his daughters gave impact statements against the former doctor. One told Nassar he no longer has power over her or her thoughts. Nassar was sentenced to 40 to 175 years in prison last week after more than 150 women said in court he sexually abused them. Margraves later apologized to the court.
I came here in support of my daughters. I knew there was going to be a statement. I didn't know what all was in it. It would not let me see it ahead of time. I look over here and Larry Nassar's shaking his head no. Like it didn't happen. I lost control. I apologized 100 times.
Margraves was released without punishment. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention releasing new numbers today on the deadly nationwide flu outbreak. They're staggering. The CDC says it has seen an increased activity of the flu over the last week, with 48 states and Puerto Rico now experiencing a widespread outbreak. Among those killed by the flu, many children. 16 pediatric deaths were reported to the CDC this week, bringing the total to more than 50 this season. Meanwhile, for the second time in a week, the flu has caused big problems for a local school district. The Stowe Monroe Falls district had to do some quick shuffling this morning to get children to school on time after about a dozen drivers called off sick. Those quick decisions included having drivers cover extra routes, delays, and encouraging parents to drive their own children to school. The district is asking parents to be patient because every day will be different. All right, turning now to the weather. We have Andre monitoring things very closely for us this weekend. Not only are things going to stay cold, Andre, but we're also going to see some snow.
Yeah, as we approach Super Bowl Sunday, so make your plans accordingly. And you might want to already right now begin to think about adding some extra time for your destination, wherever it may be. And I hope it's at home, nice and warm and toasty as the snow starts to fly. And it's going to be wet snow as temperatures actually approach and even go up a little above freezing on Sunday. Let's take a look at the lake, because the lake really doesn't have a whole lot of ice between the camera and the city right now. But we will discover very soon that won't be the case. You can start to see a little ice starting to form there. That's really the first significant ice that is formed between the camera and the city of Cleveland in many days now. But it's not a surprise because the ice is now up to 80%. Watch what happens in this computer animation, forecasting the ice to completely take over the lake, spare maybe a little slushy open area in the far east, and it looks like 95% or more of the lake will be ice covered by early next week. Well, the clouds, they're disappearing, and so is the snow shower activity. That's a good thing. So the atmosphere is settling down. It is becoming a little bit drier. That's a good thing. Current temperature, 19 Cleveland, 16 Akron, Canton. Most of the temperatures are in the mid-teens tonight. But when we look at the national scope of things, we're essentially seeing a monopoly of the cold air.
I can't hear you.
The west. Phoenix is almost 80, 70 LA, 72 in San Francisco, but none of that mild air coming in. As a matter of fact, we'll keep tapping into this.
You probably did.
We've got 20s and 30s below zero. Coral Harbor a couple of hours ago was at 42 below zero. That's
a little bit that was left.
But in the short term, here comes a warm front, increasing clouds tomorrow, but snow-free. Watch what happens as we approach Super Bowl Sunday. Look what comes at us.
I think you're having a psychotic breakdown. That's what I think.
Okay, it's going to be snow, and it'll be wet snow. It'll be on the warm side of that system, at least temporarily, but not so warm as to see a switch over to rain the way it appears right now. Clearing cold movement once the moon comes up. 6 to 12, the overnight low. That cloud will be up to 30. cloudy, breezy, but snow-free. So travel tomorrow will be no problem whatsoever. Here comes the snow. And the snow right now is anywhere from 10 inches when all is said and done. Will be a wet snow at 34. And then
You gotta get help.
Colder comes back. Now let's graph this out and see to stay below the normal line the entire time we get close.
Yeah, you can, but I want you to just rest and eat and relax.
Temperatures may be raised by a hand-nail hook next week. Looks like somewhat cool, cold, somewhat.
Billy said he had food in there.
All right, Andre.
Did you look?
Thanks so much. This weekend, Bill will report his 6th Super Bowl win
Huh?
as coach. But long before the glory of New England, Bill Belichick.
But Billy said he had food in there. Did you look or eat?
1992. A special look back. Well, all today's top headlines when you join us for Fox 8 News at 10 o'clock.
Don't make me laugh.
Inside its app. The company has launched a new in-app Snap store as it tries to get some insight into how its user base might discover and buy products inside the app. Users can get to the store by scanning a special QR code on the website. Amazon announcing today the company hired more than 138,000
Where are you going to lay down at?
The tech giant also looks to add to that number.
Where are you going to lay down at?
People by 2021 overall.
In the main house?
66,000 workers across the globe, including 17,000 veterans in the U.S. alone. The company also earned $1 billion in a quarter for the first time.
That's what I want you to do. I want you to go.
United Airlines is keeping a promise they made to a man nearly 20 years ago. John Walker discovered a plane ticket for his flight from Nashville.
If you go to sleep tonight, I promise God you'll feel better tomorrow than you go get your hands checked. Guess what? I got the big channel cable on. The big TV. It's not as clear as I think it should be. I think it should look better, but we don't have the right HDMI cable.
Since the tickets are so great.
Yeah, the woman looks good, the news broadcaster, but it's not as clear as it should be because I don't know how to tweak it.
Anna was the only casualty to the GAP championship celebration.
You just got to get a better cable. I already bought it once. I don't know what the hell it is. Well, are you coming home with any money at all? If you come home with money, you will have to buy the HDMI cable, the right one, and then go get it again.
Full of singing, dancing, and patrolling the high seas. For more information on how to join the heroic pups, you can go to PawPatrolLive.com. Playing Playhouse Square, February 9th through the 11th.
You'll be alright. You don't need your kids.
Your pizza now comes with a side pizza. Any pizza, a Papa John's pizza. Right now, when you buy any pizza,
You'll be alright. You gotta settle your ass down, Randy.
Papa John's. Order now at PapaJohns.com.
Passion, focus, precision, and universal burritos direct. We're none of our burritos. Then you'll adore our famous flavors. We are all about it. Keep your home
Oh,
and know we mean your home.
Randy in the ground?
Right now, for every window you buy,
You mean she got hurt?
free and get 0% financing for 36 months. Plus, this week
Tonight?
free installation. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
Oh.
People always ask me what it means to fall in love again. Most people, when they're looking for a new home, look at 20 plus houses until they finally find the house and they fall in love with it. But as time goes by, it starts to lose.
Brandy used to be normal.
Brothers wants to help you get that new home feeling all over again. We
Well,
want you
that's
to love
sad.
your kitchen again, to love your living room again, and of course, to love your floors again. It's time to fall in love again with your home, only at the Calvetta Brothers Floor Show.
Where is she at? Is she alright? Is she alright with you? Does she watch TV with you, relaxing?
Don't get stock anywhere else. Shop online at BigNissan.com today.
Why do I join the Big Nissan? Because the deals are so good.
You don't need sleep. Be an undersea explorer.
Yeah, if you sleep, you need to get some sleep, and then you'll see you're going to be in a lot of pain tomorrow.
The chemo dosages she uses are really high.
And they'll give you a shot at the hospital, but
Don't sabotage your
you better go get them looked at. That's all I can tell you.
All new Monday at 9 on Fox. Something was so beautiful.
No, you gotta sleep, Randy. Smoke you some pot and knock yourself out.
Square, February 3rd and 4th. Tickets at shoutout.com. Flexible weather is not too hot.
Well, then go to sleep. You really have to sleep.
Head to the IX Center to set off with the winter clothes and plan for spring. The Great Big Home and Garden Show officially underway. The attraction is filled with plenty of home improvement tips.
Are you
There are
recording me over
also
there?
many photo opportunities. Raining, you will see heavy
I'm falling to bed after I just got the TV on. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, the people are as big as a house.
Okay, guys, nobody wants to. I'm just gonna end the stream if no one's gonna come to my stream. Bye, guys.